All right, guys, I don't know when this video is going to post, probably sometime around Christmas, but we want to wish you guys a very happy and Merry Christmas. I hope you're spending it with your family. That's one thing you can't ever get enough time with. I will remind you, this will be the 4th year I'm without my father, and the holidays and Christmas time was always a big deal to us. It was one of the few times we got together. It's one of the few times we closed down and got a little break, and spend every moment with your family that you can. We brought you this one on Turkey Day. It was our Turkey Day release, and sure enough, before we could get back in after the holidays, customer called and purchased it. What's becoming a very good customer, because he purchased another vehicle for his business since this one. But he had a little laundry list of things he wanted to do, and it was a very short list. But again, this is a great example of a square body. That's why I wanted to use this one, not to tease people, because this one is sold. And I don't know why I try to say that at the beginning of all these videos, but the most common question is going to be, how much? Is it sold? Can I buy it? It is sold, unfortunately. K20, 80, what year was this one, Christian? 87, 86 or 7. K20, 8-lug truck that Daniel sourced this set of wheels, which are really cool, with 35s. We added a 4-inch lift. Tried to keep it very error correct for the customer. He did not want it to go crazy. That was one of the things. We went back and forth. He said, what do you think? I sent him a lot of pictures. Matter of fact, we had just finished this exact truck in white for a customer, so I was able to give him the almost identical photo, tire, wheel, combination, everything. So it worked out really good. Brian and Daniel knocked it out in the shop, did the kit, steering stabilizers, kept everything real sleek and clean. The height is right. It's not saggy. It's not squatty. It's not tail high. It's not tail low. The perfect stance for the tires and wheels, not to hang out, but so far. He wanted a regular rear bumper. He also wanted a cowl induction hood. I think that was about it. I think we're pretty well done. We do have to do our final going over, test drive, and tweaking and adjusting, but other than that, the truck is ready to go. And this is a very fine example of a nice built square body. The buzzer works, the dome light works in the floor and up top. The interior is super clean. Kick that seat forward, Christian. This is the one with the really nice interior stereo behind the seat. Not like that, but that's fine. Somebody put a lot of effort in back there. Wires could be cleaned up a little bit, but other than that, the install is really nice. The dark interior is cool. This truck runs and drives excellent. It is a manual 4-speed, and it really brings back the fun of how it is to drive one of these trucks. Nice bed cover, stainless exhaust, killer good look with the bumper. It had the Blazer bumper. That FEY bumper is perfect for this truck. Give me that, I'm gonna go underneath real quick.
It's also an 87.
It is an 87. That's what I thought. Pop the hood too. We'll go into there afterwards. Yep, he's climbing around. Uh-oh, he didn't make it. The underside of this truck is just incredible. The exhaust has the crossover pipe. Really well built small block. Sounds amazing. But this truck was fully disassembled, and when we say nut bolt, this is the kind of thing we're referring to. Everything disassembled, everything put back together in the right way. Braided fuel hoses with the right connections. Very, very impressive under here. And sorry guys, if our lifts were not as tight up as they were, we'd get more videos like this while they're on the rack. But that doesn't always work out quite right. And I've got the receipt on the exhaust. It's crazy. I think there's $5,000 or $6,000 in the exhaust alone. But if you figure all the connections, all the stainless, it adds up super duper quick. But if you look at all the attention to detail, even like the clamps have the nice little holders, all billet spacers, overflow jug, Optima battery. I mean, just very impressive the way it was put together. It's a killer nice build. Man should be very thrilled with it. Here you go, Christian. And let's go over here real quick. We got two different customers on the Holy Grail / Survivor 2500, but also just about ready to unleash the Survivor K10 V10 87 fuel injected truck. Looked it over a little bit more today. Everything's exactly as we were described. Gas tank's been replaced, exhaust's been replaced. The rest of the truck's great underneath. I mean, great, great. I can't climb underneath this one because my belly will not fit underneath those running boards on that creeper. But that is also a cool one. A lot of people have asked on the red and white crew cab. It is not ready yet. We have not had time. It is getting the steps, it's getting the steering, it's getting the track bar, and it's going to get a set of our custom wheels. So that one will be very soon. It is the only ready crew cab I have, but we do have the silver and white crew cab. Silver and white crew cab is going to be half the price of this truck. It is an impressive truck. It's a 76. If you scroll back a video or two, you'll see that one. We did a quick video around it this morning. It's down for the headliner. We got all the stuff for the doors ordered, for the windows and the locks, and all the little trinkety things for the interior. Which again, you don't think, oh, that stuff takes time. It's just like the crew cab. Well, we do have the crew cab short bed, blue and white. I should start nicknaming these trucks like all the other YouTubers do. But the crew cab blue and white, you saw Brian spend almost all day Friday just fixing the wiring to the rear fuel tanks. We could have done 3 or 4 lift kits. We normally do 3 or 4 lift kits a day in the shop. So we could have knocked out 3 or 4 lift kits, but he took the time to drop the tanks, put the proper pumps in, put the proper stuff in the tanks, rewire the tanks, rewire the switcher valve, and get everything working perfectly. So if you haven't seen that one, scroll back. That's a crew cab short bed. That truck's going to be for sale soon too. Haven't made a decision on the tires and wheels. Looks good the way it is. 35 BFG, 16 by 12s, but could also look good on boggers. The truck that was here this morning, I'll tell you to insert the picture here.
I'll do it.
All right, Christian's going to do it. The burnt orange and tan truck, that one is getting boggers. Daniel just took it down. He said, I know what we need to do to that one. So they're already working on that one, fixing the brake lines, cleaning up a bunch of the stuff under there, determining the lift kit size so we know exactly what that truck's got. Going to put 14 wides, a special set of chrome wheels we had in stock, and 35 boggers, and then maybe or maybe not take the roll bar out. Not sure yet. So that one's going to be good. Wish we could capture content on that truck all day, every day. Every video that we've done, everything has been in the background. I think it's that root beer brown is just crazy. I mean, look at the rear end. Just get up underneath there and show them that. Just the attention to detail is just crazy on this truck. And love it. Love it when people take the time on these builds and we can just do the little finishing touches and make them that much more perfect. Just makes it so good. That one had a loose steering column. The whole steering column had to be taken apart and fixed. That's a super meticulously stupid design and hard to fix, but we went over that, went over a couple other little things that truck needed, but very impressive truck. Kind of like the black truck. There's a gray truck like this black truck, guys. I've told you we went overboard on this one. We probably did not or should not have done the heat and AC and the expensive pulley system with all the new pump and alternator and blah, 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 blah. We did the power steps, we did the steering, we did the track bar, we did all of our upgrades, the top cap on this side. Just, I don't know, weeks worth of finishing touches, but it's also taking that truck to an extremely high price level. We have basically its twin brother in gray that we will be bringing hopefully to you guys for sale for about $20,000 or $30,000 less than this truck, possibly first of the year. So wait for that. I didn't want to bring any content on yet. I've showed you guys the motor, teased you with that. Haven't shown you the whole truck because we've had so many of these higher end ones, which are not for everybody. We know that. But if you want to go somewhere and win first place, pretty much guaranteed to win first place for quality and condition of a vehicle, you could buy either one of these two and go do it. This one here, it needs love. So that one's going to be out of the question for a little while. The Fall Guy truck's been getting a lot of interest, and a lot of people have been asking about that one. Lowering it back to stock after I mentioned it in the last video, no problem at all. We have brand new tires on a set of the white wheels with dog dish hubcaps. We have the factory springs. We have 2-inch springs. We have 4-inch springs. We'll do whatever you want. that truck is a cool truck, and it really needs to go to the right home. And then again, like I said, that burnt orange and tan cream color that we just brought you, as far as for sale trucks that are not in the crazy, you know, level of price, that one's gonna be in the 45 range, right? So, yep, so that's gonna be a very affordable but very nice truck. And Daniel's gonna do all the stuff it needs, and it needs some love, but typical, we know that. Watch for the gray and silver one if you're in a crew cab. And please, guys, I hope you're enjoying a happy, very happy holiday with your family. Again, I don't know when this video exactly will post, but I really do hope you guys, from us, all the team here at Davis Auto Sales, Davis Off-Road, all the other Davis property businesses, enjoy your holiday, spend some time with your family.